This video was brought to you by viewers like you. Consider supporting us on Patreon.
Yo, what the fuck is up there, everybody out there on the YouTube Zars? It's your good old buddy Papa Tkyo coming to you live from Tokyo, Japan. And how have you all been? I'm doing great. It's the first year, it's the first day of the new year. It's that'll give you some idea of when I release these videos. I don't know why, like, you know, some people get a little bit angry because I make these videos so far ahead of time. But the topics are not time sensitive, so it's like, I don't see why people get so angry. They're like, you're showing us a video you made a long time ago. And I'm like, yeah, I got other shit to do, man. Like, enjoy the content. Thank you. But anyway, welcome back to another Tkyorants, where yours truly, Papa Tkyo, gives you guys always, every Thursday morning, Tokyo time, rant and rave, usually on my motorcycle, about, some topics that pertain to my life here in Tokyo, Japan. I've been in Japan for over 10 years and fucking love this place, and your mom's a whore. So anyway, let's today I gotta get some gas. This is my boy Spaghetti, and he's running low. Oh my god, why are they closed? No, I was gonna go to this gas station to get gas. Oh my god, they're closed. Why are you closed? Oh man, I'm like really desperately running on empty now. I think I'll be okay-ish, but I gotta play it by ear. Fuck me. Right in the ass. Okay, there is a gas station. I'm gonna have to go all the way down. I'm going today. Anyway, I always like to start these Tkyorants off by telling you guys where we're going. And and we're also doing a little, and I also ask you guys a question. So today we're going from my awesome guest house, Nakano Broadway Guest House. It's located in Nakano Shinbashi Station. It's a great, very cheap guest house. I highly recommend checking it out. I've been living there for the last 6 months, and it's cheap. It's so cheap. It's affordable. The people there are nice. It's clean. It's under $300 a month for a whole month. You know, they give you a bed and like a big wide living room and everything. And since there's so many people there, the anonymity is like super real and fun, and I highly recommend you guys to go check it out, especially if you're coming to Tokyo for a little bit. Okay, I know that if I keep going down this way and then I make a loop onto the main road, that I will be able, there will be a gas station on the left. So, and then there, I guess I gotta pump my own gas and then be on my way to Akihabara. Yeah, we're going from Nakano right now to Akihabara to meet my buddy Jim, because I've got like a new format for how I want to film my vlogs recently, and basically I need a lot of extra footage. I'm kind of doing what I'm doing with these rants. I'm making backlogs of certain parts of my vlog so that I can just copy and paste them in there, so I have like it seems like I have a lot of different variety content, but then also I have I can mix that with the current content that I made that week, so if that makes sense. But anyway, I need to go to Akihabara. Yesterday was my birthday. I'm not gonna say how old I am because I suck. No, I'm not that old. But basically, I've never been on this road. So basically what's happening is that I need to go, since I didn't hang out or do anything for my birthday yesterday. I don't know, I just didn't like the crowds that were happening everywhere. Even if you didn't go to some of the busy places like Shibuya, it would have been very crowded everywhere else. And I had a lot more stuff to do regarding YouTube stuff at home. And my friends wanted to hang out, but that's the thing that my buddy Trevor brought up. And it's like, the thing that sucks is that, like, I love my friends, by the way. I'm not talking shit about my friends. I like my friends. They're awesome. They're great. But at the same time, like, if you want to get anything done... Sorry, guys. God damn, that was so close. Oh, my God. Did you guys see? Andy, play that back. God, I was just yawning and that guy almost fucking creamed me. And not in the sexual kind. Fucking asshole. Oh, look at that little park. That's nice. This little beautiful park right there. Where the hell am I? But anyway, yeah, so... Whew. Sorry guys, I do yawn when it's cold outside, and it's about, I'd say around 4 or 5 degrees Celsius right now. They said it's going to get around 2 degrees Celsius, but I've got on my, right now I've got my 2 djembe tops on, because if I close this jacket, I can close it now. I couldn't close it before because I was so fat. I can close it now, but if I close it, it just rolls up the back of my, it just rolls up over my back and like exposes the backside of my fucking lower back to the cold, and I hate it. So I just keep it open, and then I just wear these extra smaller fabric jackets in front of it, just super ghettoing it up, but it keeps me warm. And also today, another reason why I love the Nakano guest house is that, ooh, that place looked cool. I like statues outside of it and shit. Another reason why I love the Nakano guest house is that since people are constantly leaving, they're always giving you their hand-me-downs. And somebody was, like, I guess it was a girl or something, left with these motorcycle gloves that I did not yet put on. Well, they're not motorcycle gloves, but they are nice, tight, and leather, so perfect for motorcycle riding. And I did not put those on yet, but I will put them on later. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Like I'm, you know, it's not a bad day today. It's feeling a lot better than yesterday. But yeah, I put on, what is it? I told my buddy, okay, good, we're by the gas station finally. This is the thing that sucks. Like, you know, when you do not work a full-time schedule, like holidays are the worst days ever. Because when you're on a part-time schedule, every day can be your holiday because you're so flexible about everything. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. It's good to have this, you know. Like, but at the same time, I hate these holidays, man. Like, oh, it's because in Japan, I don't know if they do it in the States, but in Japan they always cut off the first couple days of the year as like holidays, quote unquote. And I guess it's just because Japanese people work so much. And the funny thing is like, Japanese people bust their asses for such little pay here, and they probably complain online, like, you know, if they're anonymity or whatever online, but they don't ever really talk about it people talk wise, you know. And it's just funny because, like, you know, these people, they work so hard for such little pay, and like I love it too. Like people are like yesterday was my birthday, right? And I was just feeling depressed. And normally I hate people that like just broadcast their depression out there, because I'm like, just like, whatever, deal with it, you know. But I was feeling down, and I rarely post on like on an overall scale. I consider myself a person that rarely posts about their depression. I mean, if I'm wrong, call me out on it. But I don't know. I just this, you know, I just posted last night, like on Instagram, like, hey guys, I'm just feeling down or whatever, and so many of you guys came out like, and like I got so many likes on that. Like it was just a post saying like, hey, it's my birthday, it's on a holiday, everyone else is busy, and I feel like shit. Yeah. But so many of you guys came out and said, you know, we love you, Papa. And I love being called Papa now. It's like, you know, if there was a sexual fetish, I do like girls calling me Dad during sex, but not like oh yeah, like, not like that. I mean, like, I don't know, just girls calling me Daddy. It's kind of hot, but it's not like I don't know. I blame porn when I was a teenager. The girls saying that, and I was just like, yeah, I would like that too. But you know, that's only for like the most hardcore relationships I have out there with the females. Okay, here's the gas station, and anyway, yeah, I thought, what is it? And the question I guess I have for you guys today is like, what do you think about trolls? Because I love it. I have this one troll that today, it's not the troll that I'm talking about today, but there's this one troll on Instagram, and he keeps making fake accounts, And I can tell that they're not legit accounts because he's not following anyone, and no one's following him. And he always tries to make it like he's such a lazy troll. Like, he'll put it as, you know, he'll say that he's like, oh, you know, like, I'm a tax accountant, female, blah, 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 whatever. But then there's nobody there, you know? It's like Flanders, feeling like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. And anyway, I don't know. It's funny because, you know, he loves to just hit on, like, I don't know, he just loves to talk shit whenever he wants. And normally I don't even engage with him anymore. I just block him, you know? And, but it's funny, last night I wasn't really checking the Instagram after I posted that. Everyone's leaving great fucking comments, and this is the same guy, by the way, who is, like, happy that my best friend Mark was going to jail, you know? He was, yeah, I cocooning that shit, baby. Genkin, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the fucking thing. No. Okay, I'm on regular Montan. And anyway, but this guy was talking mad shit, and like he was just like, but I mean, like, the points that he brought up were not invalid, you know? He basically was like, like, I love it too, because he thinks that, like, I'm gonna get angry for him bringing up the truth or the facts, you know? I love this. I don't even need to get off the bike. Oh, I will to get the change, but fuck it. Here, let's get off the bike then. Yeah. There we go. Wow, that gas filled up pretty quickly. Oh, I love the smell of gas. Wow. I guess I had way more gas in here than I thought I did. I thought I didn't have that much gas in here. Well, anyway, the guy wrote down a comment saying, like, hey, you know, it could be worse. You could be a morbidly obese, like, guy in Tokyo with no job or career aspects and no money, living in a box or something. Like, basically just, like, over exaggerating my current situation, you know? And, you know, I left it up there because I was like, everybody is going, like, you know, everyone's going to see this guy's hateful comment. And even my buddy Albo, well, I guess that was more than $5. God damn, $5.97. Holy shit. Anyway, everybody, even my buddy Albo, Drift Hunter Albo, called this guy out, and he's like, wow, you're talking shit about this dude on his fucking birthday while he's depressed on his birthday. And he's like, you're a piece of shit. And I guess other people saw it, and they just mass reported the guy's account. Because when I went to go check the guy's account, it said that, like, this guy has been, like, this account has been deleted by Instagram. So I'm like, yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Talk shit and you get fucking, I don't know. It felt good having you guys go after my haters, you know? But, you know, it's like there's a point where it gets excessive, you know? But I guess the question I'm going to say is, have you guys ever experienced... The question of the day, Andy-san, is, have you guys ever experienced haters in real life? You know, what was, or like haters online or real life? Like, what was your experience? What happened? Like, what happened and what ended up, like, what happened at the end, you know? I'm curious, like, what was the ending results of that, you know? For this guy, he keeps making Instagram accounts and deleting them, or like getting them banned, just to fucking harass me. And this is probably the same guy who likes to post and talk shit about me on Instagram. I'll admit, when I first joined Instagram, I wasn't really taking it seriously at all. So I would post edgy shit all the time and, you know, say really mean things. But, like, I had my face behind it, you know? So I'm like, look, if you think I'm like, you know, being serious or real about any of this, then you're an idiot. But, you know, I didn't care. Like, there's this one woman who said, like, she got raped in South Africa, and she's like, I got raped by this guy who, like, just said he wanted to take a shower with me, and he ended up raping me. And I'm like, oh my God. And I made a post making fun of that. I'm like, and you know, last time I took a shower with somebody, they did also rape me too, so I stand by this woman. I don't know, I'm just like, I feel horrible for her, but at the same time, I'm like, why? Like, where is your logic right there, you know? I went into a gun range, and I walked out of the gun range, and I got shot. And, like, what's up with that, right? And it's like, don't know. I'm just saying, like, oh man. I mean, like, I don't want people to get hurt, but at the same time, sometimes when you do stupid shit, there's, like, you know, serious consequences to that shit, you know? But anyway, today, I don't really care about that, because, like, I'm really, you know, like, the good news is that, I saw this clip from this guy online. I don't know who he is, but I saw him. It was like, it was linked from, like, a news video or something, and I guess they were talking about something else related to the guy or whatever. I don't know. I'm not, you know, Nation of Islam, Assalamu alaikum, or whatever, you know. I'm not part of the Black Rage community, like, you know, officially. But I saw this guy, like I said, I don't know who he is. That guy brought up a great point, you know. He's like, use your haters' hate against you, you know. Like, anything that puts you out there is good, you know, like, in the public eye, because, like, it will, you know, with every chance of, like, a bad whatever shit, there's a chance of redemption story there too, you know, and more publicity. And at the end of the day, if you want to be famous, more publicity, you know. Fucking Robert Downey Jr. doing drugs, hitting women, you know. Fucking, I don't know, Mel Gibson saying Jews. Oh shit. I just realized, I think that preacher guy got in trouble for saying he hated Jews or something. Well, anyway, I don't stand by that guy and his beliefs, but I did like the story of the donkey, okay? I like that. Can we just accept that sometimes people say good stories that, like, are helpful in life, but their whole overall philosophy is bad against hating Jews? Speaking of hating Jews, though, so that's actually a funny segue into this, because stock lives. I got this idea for this rant by one of my current viewers. He's a viewer on my live streams called Life is a Spectator Sport. And he's another guy. He's around my age. I think he's American. And he has a business here in Japan. He used to be an English teacher, and now he runs, like, his own imported business or whatever. I don't really know the guy. But he brought up this hilarious idea. He's like, okay, I've got, like, a rant topic for you. How about stock lives matter? Like, making fun of Black Lives Matter. And I was like, okay. And take in mind, guys, I don't think that, well, one, I should point out I am not racist towards black people. Unfortunately, we live in, like, this part of, like, this time in society where you have to, like, point it out, like, clear as fuck for retards out there. But, you know, like, anyway, what is it? He said, like, you should make one called Stock Lives Matter. And so I want to tell you guys about Stock. And now Stock is one of my first original live stream viewers. Now, see, in case you guys didn't know, back in the day when live streaming first became a thing on YouTube, it was really hard to become to do live streaming, because they didn't have the OBS software, I think, back then, that everyone uses nowadays. They didn't have the software to stream from your phone. You know, it was mostly indoors shit for the most part, like game streaming. And at least at that time, that was the only thing I really knew how to do. And, you know, back then, during that year, I can't remember, it was either 2016 or 15, I can't remember, but I got a PS4 from one of my Twitch followers, Don Kellogg, and I met Don in real life. He's an awesome guy, and he basically, him and a bunch of other people, included like Shinakama and Theodore and a bunch of other people, pitched in during one of my live streams, and they donated enough for me to get a PS4, I think. Or wait, no, what happened? What's that? Wait, did they do the PS4? No, Don Kellogg and them, they helped me get games for the PS4 and a camera, you know, a camera setup for the PS4, because apparently the PS4 needs its own special camera. And anyway, so we did that, and then I actually got the PS4 from another one of you guys, another subscribers, actually the same guy who gave me this GoPro, Mark. Well, hi Mark, A Devoid. Yeah, big fucking shout out to him. He was just awesome. I don't know why he gave me a PS4, but he did. Oh yeah, he was upgrading his to the new Pro PS4 or whatever the fuck was out, and he's like, I'll just give you my old one. And I was like, really? Fuck yeah, thank you. And because of that, I got, you know, the only reason I wanted a PS4 was to play Final Fantasy 15. I had seen gameplay of it. I'd seen gameplay of it, and I just really wanted to play it. I loved, like, I'm the kind of guy that plays Final Fantasy 15 with no chocobos or car. You know, like, I love going it by foot, and I love just that there's not a lot of women in it. I know it sounds like kind of gay and sexist, but I don't know. I like the brosphere, the bro environment that they had there, and I really enjoyed that. And anyway, I would do these games. I would play them online, you know. And I would before I started streaming on Twitch with my other games. Which, by the way, if you guys want to start streaming on Twitch, you best be careful and back up your live streams, because unless you take those saved live streams from your profile and highlight the whole thing, Twitch will not save that information for you. And so because of that shit, yeah, you're gonna get in trouble, and they'll delete it. So you got to make sure you back up that stuff. So then I lost a lot of gameplay footage because I didn't realize that they do that. And also those highlights, I think they delete automatically after 90 days. I don't know. There's something where you have to make sure you have to renew it or some shit. But anyway, luckily at this time, it was before I was streaming on Twitch. And by the way, fuck Twitch. Like, you guys are a bunch of homophobic, cuck, social justice warrior pieces of shit. And I hope each one of you guys gets AIDS. And no, not every one of you guys, but especially the ones who make decisions on who to, like, how to ban people. I've been banned from Twitch for about 2 months now, and they're just a bunch of fucking stupid ass cuck bastards. I made some comments I shouldn't have made about Twitch, but at the same time, you guys, if I'm gonna talk shit about a company, you guys shouldn't be able just to be like, yeah, well, fuck him. And then on top of that, when I'm defending homophobia, and, like, you know, it's just the same thing that happened with that Mumkey Jones guy, where he was making videos making fun of Elliot Rodgers, and YouTube still deleted his shit. You know, it's funny. I was a little depressed, and I was worried for a bit that, you know, this whole world is becoming like a big censorship project. Like, it's gonna be like V for Vendetta soon, where they're just gonna be like putting everything under the guise of political incorrectness, you know, as censorship because it's hate speech. You know, I could see us going down that road. But at the same time, I can see that because of this, other competitors are going to come out. Like, you know, all these people are getting banned off Patreon, like Sargon of Akkad, and like, I don't know, a bunch of other, like, right-wing conservatives talking dudes. And by the way, I'm not right-wing, but I think they've got a lot more, when it comes to YouTubers of that caliber, I think that those guys have a lot more, I don't know, or they say in a Kangai, like, they're more calmed down in reality and using facts to talk about shit, versus people who are just using their emotions to justify them being shitty people to other people. Which is funny, because I thought that was originally, like, the right wing before, and now it's the left wing. And so I don't know, it just every decade or so they just switch back and forth. But anyway, I just Patreon got pressure from credit card companies, and including PayPal. They got pressured by them to not allow these people to be on crowdfunding sites. And they got this from big fucking companies, you know, that said, well, fuck you, we're not going to let you use our shit anymore if you let these guys have a platform to talk on. And, like, these guys who are not fucking racist at all, but they do have a big audience, and, you know, that scares the big companies. And anyway, so they told them that they can't do that anymore. And all it's going to do is just breed another fucking form of service where these dudes can go there. You don't let us use PayPal? Fuck you, we'll make our own PayPal. Hookers and blackjack. You know, same thing. I think more new companies are going to come out of this whole bid for censorship, you know? And these people are going to slowly lose their grip on everything. But anyway. Point is, though, is that before I got banned on Twitch for just saying I hate homophobia and making a couple edgy jokes, I'm not going to lie. They were edgy jokes, and I did poke fun at Twitch staff, which, by the way, I mean, come on. I know that you shouldn't bite the hand that feeds you, but if you're calling the people who run the website cucks who love, like, fucking thoughts and stuff, and then they delete you for it, well, I mean, I'm just saying, I know I gave them ammo to shoot me with, but at the same time, it's just like, it's sad because I love Twitch, you know? But anyway, I feel like I've talked about this in this exact same spot on the road before. and I need to talk about stock. But anyway, our boy Stock Lives, he was one of my first viewers on the live streams. I didn't live stream on Twitch originally. I didn't like Twitch. I didn't like how it was a very, very different platform. I didn't like it how it was just different. Like, you know, I didn't like how you had to get their approval. I didn't like how they take half of your donations when you go through the website. And plus, I just didn't like the obvious, blatant fair treatment. And this is kind of funny how it goes back to the Holocaust, how it's like, you know, during the Holocaust, everyone's like, well, I'm not Jewish, so it doesn't matter. But then they came for the other people, and no one did anything about it, you know? And like, and yes, I'm associating Twitch with like Jewish-hating Holocaust Nazis. Because it's ironic, because it's like, you know, if you say something they don't like, people bring the argument, well, this is their platform. You know, they have the power to do whatever they want. And I'm like, no, you guys are a monopoly. You kill out all of your other competition, so then no one else has anywhere else to go. And then as soon as they build something, you guys either sue them and squash the company, or you make them become part of your company. So where is the free fucking platform in that, you piece of shit? Anyway, so I was streaming on YouTube, and this guy came in named Stock Lives, and he had this silly fucking face that was just like, it's this fucking, it's this like meme picture, and he's always using meme pictures of like, what do you call it, like of smiley face dudes and stuff. And at first Stock would like to post like edgy shit or say something that was fucked up, but like I didn't care because I'm not in charge of my chat, you know, like I don't know these guys, you know, and like this is before the whole Nazi propaganda fucking censoring bullshit happened, where you would be, you know, you are irresponsible for your chat. Like Twitch did that now, like they made that a rule. Actually, the more I think about it, it's probably better that I got off Twitch. It's like, Twitch is obviously a favorist kind of place, which makes me sad because, you know, I would have loved to suck some Twitch dick. Just tell me what to do. They were never very clear about that. They'd rather have very skinny, good-looking white guys with fucking hot Japanese dudes on their stream all the time. Japanese chicks, I mean. Anyway, but the point is that, you know, I don't think YouTube has that policy where people say, like, if they say fucked up shit in your chat, that's not your responsibility. And back then, you know, I had a mod, or like an auto mod on, so if somebody said something like very racist or whatever, it would just get blocked automatically. But Twitch would, but still, like, what is it? Stock Lives would still just post edgy shit all the time. But the thing I learned while watching other streamers originally is that if you just play it cool, like you don't care, then, like, you know, these guys, they all they want is to get a rouse out of you. But when they realize that you're chill and you don't give a fuck, they can become your friend, you know, and become one of your biggest fucking viewers. And that's one thing I noticed with fucking Stock, is that, you know, the more that I streamed, I guess it was just because we had the same schedules, I guess, for like wake up time. He would be there, you know, like long ass time. He'd come in on occasion and just say something fucking edgy. And I made jokes. Like, he was like one of my first quote unquote TkyoSam sons, you know. I'd always call him son and say shut the fuck up. Like, I'd make jokes saying I'm gonna rape him and like, you know, and like, he better shut his stupid whore mouth and stuff. And it was great, like, you know, because it's like, you can just have these edgy jokes, and if anyone gets my humor, it'll be that. And like, that's another thing. Like, I saw fucking Louis C.K. did a whole hour bit at some underground fucking bar the other night, and like a 2-3 weeks ago or something. And people like social justice warriors or extreme left liberalists or whatever, they got a hold of his thing, and they twisted his words again, wanting to like forcefully censor him. And they're being like, he's making fun of the Parkland shooter victims, and he's making fun of trans people. And that wasn't, I mean, like, if you know Louis, like, you know that's not the case. Like, I mean, he was making fun of them, but he's using it as self-deprecating humor that he was, I don't know, it's just like, read in, like, fucking do your research, you lazy pieces of propaganda shit motherfuckers. I want to go down that road sometime. I've never gone down that road. I want to walk down that road. I just passed a road for all you guys listening in the podcast format. It was like a bunch of lights and shit. It was nice. Oh yeah, for all of you guys who don't know, if you want to save money, I started up a SoundCloud account so you guys can download these rants as podcasts through my SoundCloud account. So that way you guys don't need to waste your data while watching these from your phone. Yeah, because I originally started that SoundCloud account because I wanted an extra place to put my audio files of this, but also because some people are like, Sam, I want to watch your videos while I'm driving, but like the data just eats up my shit. And I was like, oh, well, just download the audio beforehand. Just do that. So anyway, that link's down below. Go check it out. It's funny. There's like there's a little cafe over there called Leaf Cup, and I was working there for a bit when I first came to Japan. Well, they used to be all the way over there and stuff, but they're over there now. And if you guys are looking for cheap pay, Leaf Cup, I don't remember what building it's in, but go check it out, guys. The people who run it are really nice, and it's full of just young people who are just interesting young people. But anyway, you know, like I know this sounds all political and everything, and I'm not political. Trust me, guys. I have different beliefs. You know, that I think everyone's entitled to their beliefs, but at the same time, I don't feel like I feel like you shouldn't be able to tell somebody what to do. Especially if they're not hurting anybody, you know? It's like I remember there was this, I made this point the other day, and it's like there was this guy who used to be on YouTube, who isn't on YouTube anymore, called Zen Hill, when I first started doing YouTube videos in Japan, and he was this hardcore Christian Australian guy who lived in Osaka. And he made a video one day about how he hated gay people. Or, well, not that he said that God hates gay people. And that he thinks that being gay is... What are you doing? Are you going to go left or what? You're just leaning left the whole time. And then he's like, okay, this is the place. Fucking pick a side, dude. I need to go to Nerima, goddammit. Anyway, so, but I remember the guy Zen Hill made a video saying that he didn't like gay people, and there's another gay, there's a gay YouTuber in the same city named Kansai PJ, and I'll always remember the comment, because we were all friends on Facebook, and like on the video comment section, everyone knows that clearly PJ was gay. Another YouTuber in Osaka, you know, Kansai PJ, and he said, I don't believe, he's like, what is it? He's like, I don't believe in what you said, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. And I think that's the truth. It's like, you know, you've got these hate groups and everything in America or whatever, and like people want to like extinguish them before it gets out of hand, but at the same time, like, you can't have it both ways. And again, like, it's funny that I'm bringing this up while I'm talking about Stock Lives, because it's like, I hate it. Like, you know, I used to love Stock Lives' stupid fucking sense, like, you know, his edgy stuff in the comment section, you know? I used to love him being all edgy and shit in my videos and stuff, because, I mean, I'm not the one writing it, but at the same time, like, if I show that I don't care, then it doesn't matter, you know? Like, that, the comments don't reflect who I am as a person, you know? And unlike my buddy Dov Troopin, who got really offended when people kept saying spray trooping on his fucking videos. I remember one time on Dave Trippin, there was a friend of mine named Dave Trippin, and and I remember I just wrote down on one of his videos one time, just hard glistening, you know, like hard glistening, like white cock or something on there. And he's like, I had to delete that, Sam. My mom watches my videos. So I was like, she'd probably love that comment. Why'd you delete it? And I don't know. It's just, for me, I'm like everything, I guess everyone comes down to now, it's like, it's such a witch hunt. And it sucks because, like, if you watch these old videos, I don't know if they saved the YouTube chat. I don't think they did back then. Now they do. But, like, you'd see, like, Stock Lives, like, wrote some fucking edgy-ass shit. But I didn't give a fuck, because that doesn't reflect me. That's just some guy trolling on the internet. But he wasn't hurting anyone. You know, he was saying stuff, but all he's doing is making himself look bad, not me. And now, like, as time has progressed, like, I see that, like, you are now accountable for what your viewers say. And, I mean, like, it goes back to, like, the whole Milo Yiannopoulos thing, where it's like, well, this guy, you know, he harassed the Ghostbusters, the lady who played the one chick in the Ghostbusters movie, and they're like, he got banned off Twitter because he just made a comment after she made a snarky comment to him. Pretty sure how that went down, and you know, so he made a snarky comment back to her, making, like, calling her a dude, you know, and everyone got so offended about that because they sent her harassing stuff or whatever. And I don't know, I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm pretty sure in the whole overall grand scheme of things that people have dealt with hate, fucking hair in the eyes. People have dealt with, like, you know, death threats. I've had my own fucking death threats here. You know, people get hate mail. You know, it's never been a not thing. Haters have been around since the fucking forever. But when you say, like, okay, this person's accountable based on your own accord, you know, it's basically like cutting off their fucking vocal cords in public. You know, you're deleting their fucking speech, and that's the thing that sucks. It's like, I didn't mind Stock Live's sense of humor, but I've had to go and like, he's an active member on my Discord, and he'll type in stuff like, you know, he'll be really racist and shit. He'll be like, you know, shut up fag or whatever, and I know that he's just trying to he's just trying to like edgelord and stuff, and I find it amusing that he still wants to try to edgelord, you know. And the thing is that, you know, with this shit, it's like, you know, but now with the current climate, I feel like I have to even censor him, and I don't want to have to censor him. But like the whole PewDiePie thing, where it's just like PewDiePie wasn't even wearing a Nazi uniform, he was wearing a fucking British soldier uniform, and he was just fucking joking and edgelording, and people just fucking put a stake in him, and they fucking knocked him down, and he lost millions of dollars. Same thing with Louis C.K., you know. But I guess, what is it? At the end of the day, though, you know, what is it? It's what's that whole saying? It's like, you may strike me down, but if you do not finish me, I will come back stronger and bigger than you could ever imagine. It's like, I guess, you know, overall controversies are good for people, but I guess I'm just afraid that, you know, eventually it's just going to get too strong where, okay, let me pass you. There we go. Where it's just like, you won't be able to fight back at some point. You won't be able to come back because they're going to squash you down so hard, you know? I don't know. I'm probably thinking too much. But anyway, I just like it how Stock Lives was there. In fact, I made a video about another hater of mine, another troll hater of mine who I've turned into, actually, I like him. He's fun. I talk to him, you know, when he's not busy, you know, working on his fucking environmental green energy stuff. I'm talking to another one named Wing Bull. I'm pretty sure I already made a rant about him though. But yeah, I mean, I think that it just goes to show that if you guys eventually want to do your own YouTube series as well, that you gotta grow some thick skin, and you gotta be prepared for for all that hard work to be taken away from you at some point. But luckily, from what we've seen before, it's like people with like Nick the Smoker or with Mumkey Jones or whatever, all these dudes who are on YouTube who got kicked off because YouTube wanted them gone, just because, like, Nick the Smoker, he was doing reviews on cigarettes. They don't want to do that. You can do reviews on alcohol and fast food, but no, not cigarettes. And then you got people like fucking Mumkey Jones who make fun of fucking, you know, of these like mass murderers, and then they're like, oh no, you can't make fun of mass murderers, you know, you can't give them any more attention, even though documentaries and shit that have been uploaded to YouTube do that all the fucking time, you know. Anyway, I mean, if you want to get into the YouTube game, don't be serious, don't go hardcore, you know, don't go political. And you know, I mean, like these rant videos, I do these mostly, they're cathartic to me. I know that they don't generate a lot of views, and I know that only a very select few people in my audience actually like to watch these, but I like making them. One, because it helps me get a lot of shit off my chest that I'm carrying around with me, and also because I make these videos because I make videos that I'd want to see eventually, you know. And I like the fact that these videos, I'm out in Asia for about 30 minutes at a time on my motorcycle, and I'm just cruising around, you know, having a good time. And I like that. I like that I can, like, I want to see, if I could see people that were just like, hey, I'm on my motorcycle and I'm fucking riding around Asia. I want to see that. Like, I want to see more of that. Like, I wish more people would would do the whole fucking, the 1080, 60 frame per second fucking GoPro videos that I'm doing right now. I wish they would make like 30-minute talk videos like this of them on their bike, because that'd be fun. Like, I always hate like actually seeing people with their cut up, with like their bike videos that are all cut up and shit. I'm like, nah, show me the whole ride, man. I'm interested, you know. And you don't get that. Like, you're not getting that at all in Japan. Welcome to Akihabara, guys. You don't get that in Japan. You don't get that in China or Asia or Korea. And I don't know. I mean, hopefully I could do this in other countries too eventually. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to take spaghetti, but it'll be fun. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I guess that's where I'm gonna leave today's rant. Today I've got a lot of stuff to film after this too, but I'm hungry, so I'll probably get some food and sit down somewhere with Jim. But I just, again, the question of the day is: have you guys ever had to deal with haters in real life or on the internet? How did you deal with them? What was the overall outcome of what happened? Yeah, and if you guys like this video, do me a favor and smash that like button and hit that subscribe button and subscribe bell so you get notified next time a video of mine comes out. In case you guys didn't know, I also make vlog videos and all these other different types of videos. All you gotta do is go check my profile page down in the comment section down below. I'll have the first comment. It usually has all the links to all my other shit. And anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming out and joining me tonight on this ride. And yeah, big shout out and thank you to the Andy-san for helping editing these videos all the fucking time. And yeah, guys, I hope that I hope this gave you a little new outlet on your thinking of how to deal with people who you don't initially get along with at first. And anyway, I'm Papa Tkyo. This has been Tkiorants. Spray hard, spray fierce, spray for the Church of Mark, my children. Stay black. Yeah, buddy.